guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and you're watching The Girl Miss Yarn. Today we're going to talk about one book, 4 whips, 1 giveaway. So pretty much I'm going to give you all the details about the new book release by Knitting for Olive. I'm also going to talk about 4 whips currently on my needles, and thanks to the Penguin Publishing Group we have a book giveaway. So if that's for you, then keep on watching. If you follow me on social media, you know that I am a little obsessed with books. I actually been collecting books since my first cookbook when I was 9 or something like that. And I was so excited when I was approached to actually get the advance copy of the new Knitting for Olive book that just got released yesterday, Tuesday, October 17th. And I read the entire thing. I got all the scoop for you, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the patterns and everything that you're gonna get here. So this one retails for $32. It was gifted to me by the Penguin Publishing Group, and I am so thankful for that. This one is a big one. It has 270 pages, and it has 20 plus patterns in here. Backstory. This company was founded in a kitchen table back in 2015 by a mother and daughter duo knitters who were knitting and drinking coffee, and the mother, Pernil, decided that she was going to start writing the patterns that she have, you know, kind of like enjoyed making and creating for her grandkids. She was going to write them down and just publish, but little did she know that she didn't know that she needed to grade it to different sizes and it makes sense, but there was a will, so they jumped into creating an Instagram handle, getting a name, and publishing a couple of patterns. From that, the patterns became popular and they started to grow. So it just becomes, I found this story, which it's here, very inspirational because, you know, there was a will and they made it work. And also it felt really personal. They talk about the wins and also the struggles in this book, and I actually felt like, I don't know, it felt like, so it made me appreciate the company so much more. But when I went to Ravelry, they have 150 plus patterns already published there, or you can, you know, from there you can buy on the website. When I have knitted with the yarn before, but I didn't know that, for instance, the merino, which is the fingering weight yarn, has 85 colors. 85 colors, okay? The silk mohair has 78 colors. The pure silk has 36. The heavy merino, which is a worsted, has 52. Okay, I was like, what? And they also went through how they started selling yarn, and I loved it. And just to give you like a little story, they found a company, and the company only sold, you know, like a big hank or like thing of yarn, and they were like, I think it was like 4 pounds, something like that, and they needed to wind it. So they went in their kitchen table, that probably the same kitchen table that they founded their company. They were winding the yarn into little bowls, or like 50 grams or whatever. So I thought that was like, sometimes I complain about my struggles, but I mean, like, where is the joy when there's no struggle, right? If you go to their website, they offer their patterns in 8 different languages. So they offer patterns in English, German, French, Spanish, Swedish, Norwegian, Icelandic, and Korean. They have both kids and adults, and I have a couple of patterns from them, and I have, you know, bought them in like, whoa, I'm gonna buy them, and I forget about them. So I was actually excited that some of the patterns that I have bought are in here. Going back to the book, this is a pattern book. It has 20 patterns, and some are already published and love popular designs, and some are new. So just to name a couple, we have the Color Rain, the Truffle Sweater, the Chunky Rib Sweater, the Waffle Sweater, the Chrysler Top, the Olive Vest. It's not a sweatshirt, Simple and Simple Sweater. I love that one. Darling Wrap, and Puff Tee. But you guys know I was going to do 3 tops that I think you should need, and I couldn't pass. I need to give you my top 3. So number 1 is a Nature Lace Sweater. This one is an oversized pullover with a simple lace repeat. It's described as a feminine and delicate. It is described as feminine and delicate because of the lace, but chunky and cozy coming from the high color and the thickness of the yarn. It's size 1 to 3 to fit a chest 30 inches to 57 inches, and it's done in worsted combined with mohair. And imagine all the possibilities. And I think in their website they also have a little tab that you can do some color combo in there, so check that out. My second favorite is the Waffle Sweater, and this one is made in soft silk mohair, and it's so beautiful. It's a simple eyelet design repeat, and the impact is, I mean, so good. Chef kiss. It comes in 9 sizes, and it's amazing. And my favorite design, you guys know I'm into lace lately. I have a little lace fetish shenanigans going lately, and the Barbroe blouse, I hope I pronounced that right, hits all the spot. Okay, the lace design, chef's kiss. It has the cutest little neck. I mean, I was dead and deceased. It's form-fitting, so it's got a little, you know, I don't want to say negative ease, probably, I don't know, because I have not read the entire of the pattern. I started with the first, but I was like, okay, listen. It's 300 pages long, and you cannot read all the steps on every single pattern. So this one, I didn't get into the whole thing, but it comes in 10 sizes to fit a size 28-inch chest to 65-inch chest. It's done in fingering, and if you use the yarn, which is of course suggested, you have 85 possibilities color-wise, so you can imagine. So in one go, if this is Mary Lisa approved, this book is Mary Lisa approved, yes, you need it. You need this book. It hits all the spots for me. You have everything. You have a little hat, you have a little, kind of like a little bib, you have a vest in here. There's a vest in here. You have it all. The story is so cute. It's beautifully made. This is not going to fall apart. And it's gorgeous. So definitely Mary Lisa approved. And I have one book to give away to US and Canada residents only. I'm sorry, I know it sucks, but I want you guys to write down in the description box what's your favorite color. Now that Knitted for Olive Merino base has 85, so it definitely has your color, just saying. So I'm going to draw one winner next week, and that book will be sent to you. So that's it. Let's move on to works in progress, or WIPs. Works in progress. So let's talk about works in progress. I rarely talk about works in progress anymore for a couple reasons. Number one, I feel like I prefer to give you guys one video with all the modifications, all the details, you know, this pattern, my thoughts, all in one, that giving you little snippets here and there. And I know you guys hate when I do a focus video because you have no desire to knit this, but I prefer to do that than to you know, be giving you here little snippets here and there and forgetting something. I have been asked about a pattern that I finished, I don't know, like 5 years ago, and I'm like, I don't know if I had those videos concise, you know, like everything together, it will be easier for you. And I know my opinion is very biased or uneducated or whatever, but I also cannot sit down and talk for hours, and I actually don't consume that. I feel like a video that is more than 30 minutes is too long, so I wanted to kind of like be here more often, and the way to be here is just to make things shorter. So I rarely talk about whips at all. I just give you all the information in one go. Okay? I'm not going to give you too many details like needles and nothing like that. We will talk about that whenever we cross that. But I have 2 whips that I have to actually let go. And it's one of the things that I know some people have 20, 15 whips, and that works for you, great. I think for me, if I have something in a bag for years, I don't have any desire. Like right now, I have asked myself, will you cast this on again? And for one, it's been no. For the other one will be yes. And I'll talk about that. So let's start talking about the whips that I'm going to frog. So I have this bag, and in this bag I have The Poet by Sari Norland. This one I was obsessed when she published it on the Line magazine from autumn winter 2018. This pattern was so delicate and beautiful, and back then, wow, in 2018 I was in Arkansas. No, I just moved to Seattle. Back in 2018, I didn't know what I know now about lace. So I started knitting on this, and I was so excited. I even gaze swatch, I did it all, and I lost steam. Then I picked it up again and I lost steam again, and I actually don't know where I am. I know she have come with so many variations. So this one is the first one. This one is done in fingering weight yarn. Comes from size extra small to 3XL, and use US size for needles, so I'm gonna get my needles back. And I actually bought this yarn that is gonna be on the other frog. This is from Tuco Wool. She made this design with this yarn, and I went and I got the yarn and I couldn't get gauged, so I have now unknown yarn. I have a couple of more, I think I have 2 more hanks of this, so they're gonna go and rest together. So I'm gonna go ahead and frog it. I know I have a mistake, and that was why I let this one cool off. I just couldn't pass the mistake, and it killed me. It actually killed me. So I was just like, we need to breathe, and the breathing have taken me, this has been here, I will say, for almost 4 years. So I think it's time to let go of the needles, let go of the bag, let go of everything, and just move on. Will I knit that one again? Yes, I am going to. Actually, I think I'm going to do go ahead and do the version with the mohair, because somebody gifted me that one. I think it's a Poetria. They gifted me that pattern, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just do that pattern instead of this one. Another one that I am going to frog, and this one is really sad for me, is the Seli by Alex Bird. This one was published in the Line magazine of 2020. Fall winter 2020, I mean. And I cast it on 2021. I love that. This one has I was doing the cardigan version, and this one has that rosy mine technique where you go back and forth, and for some reason I think all this was my problem. I was like, what is going on? So I needed to divide everything. There was so many like, I was just like, I couldn't understand it. So I think time has come to unravel this. Will I make this again? Probably. Right now, do I have the excitement? I don't. So it's time to let it go. So now we're gonna talk about the 2 whips that I'm actually enjoying. And I wanna say enjoy because this one have not been that joyful. I'm gonna tell you why. The pattern is something. This is the Cardigan number 4 by My Favorite Things. I bought this yarn a long time ago, and I actually don't know where the yarn is. I know it's in a box, but I had this 3 skeins already wined, and that's why I was like, oh, I remember I bought this for that, and I cast it on. So I love fisherman rib. I did make a mistake and you can tell it's so bad. Look, it's just so bad. Can you see it right there? I made a mistake right there, and you can tell on the back. Like there's like something hanging. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep on going. Nobody's gonna notice. If not, I will I don't know what I'm gonna do. But in this one, I have a set of needles for the rib, which I did it wrong, but it's not, no, nobody's gonna notice either. And then I have another set for the body. So I'm doing US 10 and then US 7. And this one, if I ask myself, will you knit or like you cast on this again? Yes. If you have watched my stories on Instagram or my Blogtober, I lost this bag. Well, it was not lost, it was right here. And I looked everywhere. It was embarrassing. Anyway, so I'm enjoying that one. I'm in the first kind of steps, and I am taking this everywhere, making sure that I know where I place this every night. So I am not blaming anybody that I left it here. What is it? Which I did that. Okay, by the way. So let's talk about the last one, and I'm so excited about this. Number 1, I mean, how cute. How cute is that project bag? And this one is storing my edge of the next whip. But the next whip is the Cozy Stripe by China Willow. This is a Rhinebeck pattern. And if you're going to Rhinebeck, and if you're going actually to Cape Palooza, Chelsea Lux, Christina, she's gonna have kits for this design. So this design is a cardigan, and you are using different yarns and you're repeating those. It's a stripy sweater. I love it. And she sent me all this yarn. It was actually overwhelming. I was like, my husband was like, what? He was so overwhelmed, and I'm so thankful. This was a huge gift. And Christina, she has the biggest heart. So I think it's 8 or 10 colors. I will not be able to hold it together. But you combine, some are gonna be knitted by itself, some are gonna be knitted with mohair. I have 3 more down there. Yeah, there's 10 colors. 10 colors. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. This one, I hold it double. I can hold this one, I love it. I can hold that one double as well. And then the last one, I hold it with this one. I think it's this one. Okay, let me put everything on the I dropped it. So I am super excited about this design. You knit it in pieces, and I have to be very honest, I don't mind, because I am going this fast. I am reading and I'm knitting, and I just have to go back and forth, do however you know, rows I have to do, and then change. I don't have to care about anything. So far enjoying it so much. I mean, and I have plans for it. Just wait for it, okay? I have plans, let me tell you. I love it. So kits are going to be available in Cape Palooza, and I think on Sunday on her website. So keep your eyes open for this one. This one is gonna be a good one. She just sent me the pictures and I love them, and I'm so thankful to be able to knit this beauty. And like I said, thank you so much, Christina. Okay, anyway, so that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. You enjoyed my whips and my reasonings why I'm frogging it. Don't be mad at me. Remember to write down on the description box your favorite color if you live in the US or Canada to be able to win that book. I think I'm gonna do that giveaway next week. So next week I'm gonna draw that name. So that's it for me today. Until next week, happy knitting. Bye.